Okay, can you see me now? Can you see me now? All right. So this is CLT number 14, part 4. And everybody should have that handout, and your guest teacher is going to pass that out. And I copied for you, this is side 1 of the notes, and then side 2. Thank you to Miss Armani Johnson, who made those copies, or the signs for us. All right, so this is CLT part 4. All right, so we're going to start with number 1. So everybody's got number 1. We've written it down. We already have it written down. I'm writing it down. Everybody sees that on number 1. Negative 6n to the third minus 3n squared. So I go through my notes. What are my notes? Side 1. Step 1. Math, write 9. Okay, grab the calculator. Math. What am I going to enter? I can't enter negatives. 6 and 3. 6, comma, 3. And everybody sees 3, right? Yes, we see 3. So I'm going to enter 3. And didn't we have a special rule when both of these are negative? If both of these are negative, we're going to make this negative. Right? Right. Okay. So, step 2, do they both have a variable? If I'm looking at both of these terms, I see n and n, they both have a variable. So I'm going to write n, and it says choose a variable with the smaller exponent. I'm looking, I see 3, I see 2, 3, or 2, 3, or 2. I'm going to choose the 2. And that is what goes on the outside. Everybody got that? Okay. Now we turn to the back, side 2. Thank you again, Miss Armani Johnson, for labeling side 2. So we've done the 3 steps. Now we're going to take each term and put over this answer. Right here. This answer. We're going to take each term and put it over that. So I've got negative 6n to the third minus 3n squared. And each term you need to put over negative 3n squared, negative 3n squared. Both. You got to do it. You got to do it. Do it. Okay. So now I continue down the steps. It says to divide both terms and to start with the real. Start with the real. So I'm going to do with my sweet awesome calculator, negative 6 divided by negative 3. Everybody got 2, right? Because we were dividing the whole time I was pressing buttons. And then we look at the base. Keep the base, subtract the exponents. Keep the base, subtract the exponents. So there's n. 3 minus 2 is to the 1. I'm going to go ahead and write that. Okay, now I see negative 3 and negative 3. Divide. Negative 3 divided by negative 3. And we all write 1, and that's positive, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little plus there, plus 1. And, it says right here in the notes, it said, if they're different, we're going to subtract. That's what we did here. We had different exponents, so we subtracted. And here it said, if it's the same, we're going to cancel. So we are going to cancel, and I'm going to use green for cancel because the Spartans got canceled in their tournament, but that's okay. And now we're done. Okay, so now this is our answer for step 3. Now we need to go to step 4. Which says the final answer. We need the answer for number 1, negative 3n squared, parenthesis, this answer right here, 2n plus 1. Okay, so that's our final answer, and that's how we do simple factoring. Okay, so I'm going to do one more, and then you have the rest of the hour to kind of work on this your own. All right, so let's go ahead and do number 2 because that's the one after number 1, and that just makes sense. So we're going to do number 2, and you're all looking at your own number 2, and I see 20n to the third plus 12. 20n to the third plus 12. You all already have it written, so you're just going to do math right 9. Math right 9. And then 20 comma 12, right? 20 comma 12, math right 9. And we should all be seeing 4. I see 4. Do you see 4? We see 4. Okay. Now we go to the next step. Do they both have a variable? No. So we're done. We stop here. Now we turn the page over to side 2. We're on side 2. And side 2 tells me that we're going to write each term over this. 20n to the third plus 12 over this. Just see how I wrote that separate over here? We're going to write that there. Okay, now we go on to the side 2 page, it says to divide. We're going to use the real numbers. 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4. Hopefully we all know that that is 5. And to the third. Don't forget the variable. He's lonely. Don't forget him. And then we do the 12 over 4 plus 12 over 4. I divide. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And now we smush these two guys together. That's the final answer. We smush these together. 4 parenthesis 5 and to the third plus 3. And that is the simple factoring. So your task is today, what I'm going to do is you have half the time you're going to be on Khan Academy, and then half the time you're going to be working on this practice. So there it is. Have fun. Rock on. I hope this was useful.